Welcome to Saving Miss Daisy Part 2. A lot of things go on in this episode. What did I do? Oh, I did a whole lot of welding. So I finished up the welding process. Kind of. I haven't done the holes on the trunk spoiler. Also, after welding and grinding, I did the painting of the rear of the car. At the end, I'll show you the end result. You can kind of see right there is a little bit different, but I'll show you at the very end what it actually looks like. And also you'll see, I didn't do this stuff on camera, but I kind of reassembled the thing, put the trunk lid on, and you can see my keys are in the trunk. You know, at least I got that far. A bunch of stuff. I'll show that a little bit more at the end because I didn't film that. Okay, till the end. Alright, so we're gonna do a lot of things today. I'm gonna try and weld in some new pieces on that car and fix some of those splits. As it stands right now, we've got this back on. Some okay welds, but I gotta do a whole bunch, like grinding and painting and welding more. So this is to try and help cut out some templates for the metal that I need to weld into the car. So I'm gonna go trace those and cut those out, and then hopefully cut them out on steel. That's gonna take a bit, so yeah, I'll just get started. We're just gonna do a very rough light. One little piece, tack weld. That was terrible. Really bad. I guess welding the bracket that's like on the top. So since it's like double layered, steel, I'm only assuming here, since it's double layer of 24 gauge steel, it was a little bit more forgiving on the weld and how shitty it was. But now since I'm just doing one layer of 24 gauge steel, it is just instant blowing through the fucking panel. It just pops through. I turned the amperage down and that seemed to work a little bit better. Oh my god. It sure would be nice if I knew what I was doing. But since I don't, and since I just want to get this done, I'm just gonna grind down the terrible welds and just hope that that's good enough, and then maybe if I weld enough on all of these tiny little holes, I'll be able to figure it out, and then I'll just come back and touch it up later. I don't know. It's really tough. It was easy to just tack weld things together, but when you're trying to like weld a line, that's really tough. And I don't really know what I'm doing, so oh well. I guess I'll just do it anyway. Okay, as you can see, that one, figured it out. So actually that weld's not terrible, and I got it all the way around the little circle. I just had to take it slow and get the nozzle a lot closer, okay? Someone else that's not me already knew that, but now I know it, so yeah. Anyway, now I'm gonna do those two, and then there's another one over there. I'll change the camera for it. Well, certainly not perfect, but we'll start with the first one. Look at that! Look at how terrible that is! Holy shit! I forgot to turn the gas on, and then I started welding. I'm so dumb. And then I goobered it up, and then I tried to make it better, and goobered it up even more. And then there's these splits right down here. This one, this one, this one. I forgot to turn the gas on. Oh, I'm so dumb. Anyway, other things. antenna hole, spoiler mount holes. It's wild how much easier it is if you turn the gas on. Spoiler mount, spoiler mount. This one got a little wonky, but it's done. Spoiler mount also done. Kind of got wonky, but we're good. But good news is, while I was doing all that and screwing up a whole bunch of welds, I figured out how to do the thing and fill a gap, because I kept blowing through those little plugs that were filling those spoiler mount holes. Yeah, it's just patience. It's kind of wild. It's like most things. You just be patient and take it slow and do the right things that you learned in your head, then you're fine. I'm gonna try and do all the grinding for all of these new welds and everything, try and get them all flush. And then I'll reassess, try and fix some other welds, hopefully remember to turn the gas on next time. And we're back. I've run into an issue. The grinding wheels that I have don't fit my grinder, my angle grinder. That's so annoying. And I'm not gonna use a cutoff wheel. So I guess I'm gonna run to Home Depot. It's like a few millimeters different. Probably not even like more than 1 or 2. It doesn't fit. It's so frustrating. Just deal with it. So I'll be back. Bye bye. We're back. I got a grinder wheel. Grind wheel. Grinder. Whatever. I'm just hoping that nothing in the near vicinity is even remotely flammable. So, we'll see. What's pretty cool about, like, you know, new welding masks is they have sensors and stuff. This one changes between welding and grinding, so that's pretty neat. I don't know what the difference is, but we're about to find out. So I guess a few things. I now understand why you would want the flapper polisher grinding disc, because this is real heavy duty for that. Especially towards the end. Right off the bat it's not that bad, but towards the end it's pretty terrible. And also, this is extremely fucking loud. So I'm actually probably gonna have to continue this like tomorrow, because I can't just be doing this at like 11 o'clock at night. Although it is a Saturday, I guess I could do a few more. Let's see what happens. Yeah, if I'm not careful, I slip and the edge will catch like a surface that I don't want to be grinding, and then it's like scarring that. So I don't want that to happen, so I'll probably just like get all the bulk stuff off with this, and then like tomorrow I'm gonna have to go back to Home Depot and get one of those flapper wheels. Unless, no, these ones don't fit, so yeah, I'll have to do that. Unless I have one. I don't think I do. I'll check though. We're gonna hit the bulk of stuff, and then we'll do the other thing. Yeah. Welding this late is one thing, but grinding, way too loud. I don't want to annoy fucking everybody, and I probably already did for like 10 minutes. So I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. At some point. I don't know when, but that's pretty crazy actually. I'm gonna tinker around a little bit. I'm gonna put the trunk lid back on and see how it fits. Ooh, it won't fit with that though, will it? Well, anyway, that's it for today. Alright, it's Sunday now. I have the right tools, and it's not super late, so I'm not going to annoy people. So I'm just going to get to work. That's it for today. More welding. I'll do all those splits. So that's gonna take a while. exactly the greatest success. I think the plan is I'm just gonna leave the splits that are there now, and I'm just gonna paint over them so that they don't rust. But I'm not gonna try and fill them because I have to use really thin filler. As soon as they're that thin, it just seems to be blowing through. And so tomorrow I'm gonna have to grind all those welds, and then I think I'm gonna finish all of that, and then I'm gonna just start sanding everything. A lot of stuff to do, so I'm just gonna get started. Well, it looks like everything's losing battery on me, so I have to call it there for now. I'm still gonna do some stuff. I'll just come back after things are charged. Alright, well I guess that's it for now then. Oopsies. But while my laptop was dead and charging, I did a whole lot of things. I got pretty much everything taped off that I'm gonna actually, don't want paint on. All this sheet on here and taped off, and I got some things ground down a little bit more, but mostly I just got a bunch of supplies, so now I can pretty much just grind things off and then sand and paint, and then I'll start the painting process. Other than that, just some more prep work, and I'm not sure if I'll get to paint today or if I'll just get to it tomorrow. One or the other, I'll get to it. So, but for now, it's just more prep work, a little more grinding. Pretty much everything I'm gonna do for welding and grinding. There's some really bad stuff, like right there. Like that's not great. It's actually pretty bad. But it was on this weird seam that was like, there's actually a couple of them. Like this one right here and this one right here, and then also where this split up here, they were all seams that like had some kind of sealant between the panels. And so I tried to clean it out with like a Dremel and, you know, a file and everything, but it ended up just really gumming up the weld. And then also this one I really just fudged up because I didn't turn the gas on while welding, so that was kind of a huge mistake. But I think that's pretty much as good as I'm gonna be able to get it right now. Still a whole lot of stuff to do on here, but I suppose we're making progress if I'm at the sanding stage before potentially painting. So I guess we'll keep going. wet sanding day. Probably should learn how to do these things. No one's paying me to do this. This is my car. As long as you can drive it, Ian.
Oh, you're covered in tape. You're both gonna be covered in tape. I know the cat is all over this.
Hey, get down from there. Well, I have to let that spot filler dry, and then I'll have to wet sand it, and then I'll do a second layer of primer. I'll do that tomorrow. Anyway, just gotta wet sand and then paint for my first layer of a red. say that mask probably didn't work too great. Anyway, first layer of paint, that's gonna have to dry, and then once it's dry, wet sand it and then put another layer on. Okay, so next couple days, these nozzles kind of not as good as I expected, because that took a lot of passes to try and do that. So bye bye. Okay, so here we are. After the end of all that work that I did, I reinstalled this bumper bar, and then I also reinstalled the trunk lid. I guess later I'll have to fill in all those holes for the spoiler mounts, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Currently, I am just waiting on some parts so that I can reassemble the whole taillight and bumper assembly. Then after us reassembling the whole rear part, I'll probably do the holes on that, repaint the trunk lid. That way it matches the new paint. Then after that, I'll have to reinstall this C-shaped housing, but I need some parts. And then, yeah, but I'll do all of that in the next video. But for now, we'll take a look at a little bit closer look at these things that I did. First, I'll show you the actual paint. I made mistakes, of course. You know, I was trying to paint match the car, and the paint matching like camera thing wasn't working. So we did our best to eyeball it, and I'll be honest, wasn't really that close. This is the difference. So new paint, old paint, and you can't really see it too great here, but I'll close up on it. I am a dingus. From the actual painting, there was a line from the tape where it was taped off. Of course that was gonna happen. Duh. Hindsight's 2020. Then I was like, oh well, I'll just get a paintbrush, fill in this area with like paint, and then it'll like kind of blend it a little bit smoother. That went horribly wrong. That went horribly, terribly wrong. It looked terrible. So then I just said, you know what? Whatever. I'm just going to repaint over it. And now it looks like there's duct tape on my car. It's just like, that's just paint because I screwed up. But who cares? Eventually one day I'll maybe hopefully completely repaint the car. So again, old paint, new paint's much brighter. Whatever. Anyway, the rest of it we'll see right here. I reinstalled the trunk latch. Trunk works. Now, of course, there's a bit of an issue with it. And then open it. Look at that. Pretty much can't tell that there's anything wrong. Of course, there are, you know, issues with the welds and stuff. Like, you could probably still see this one. That's a little bit bad, but that's fine. And there's that one. It's not great, but whatever. And then this closing, the latch itself catches on this part right there. It closes, it latches. You can still, there you go, close and latch it. Good enough for me. In the next parts, I'll have to fix a few things. Like number one, have to fix the bumper. I already resin and fiberglass those tab holes because they were all busted. And then I'll have to do another one on that side. But then other than that, I have to wait for some parts to show up, and then I'll have to reassemble everything, and then hopefully, eventually, probably not in the next video, but maybe the one after that, get the gas tank back in, and then actually drive it. Maybe. I don't know. Still a lot of work to do to get it back on the road, but progress is progress. It feels like I have taken a whole bunch of time to get nowhere, but also a little bit of time to get really far. And that's kind of a weird dilemma. There's the rear of the car. You can almost not even tell from this far away that there was damage. Yeah, so obviously this is not great. As long as the taillight goes back on and is straight, then that's good enough for me. Also, I was testing the taillight. This is an old clip, but it broke again. This doesn't quite align too correctly. Good enough for me. I'm just ready to drive it again. All right, bye-bye. Or till next time.